Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 11, Stage 1, Week 4 of the Amateur Australian Overwatch Ladder, presented by AAOL Sports and sponsored by My Republic Gamer. I am your host, Slayer, and tonight I'm going to be joined by Papa Ducker, otherwise known as Pup. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you, Slayer, and thank you so much for having me. This is my first ever cast, so I'm sitting here sweating some bullets, but ready to watch some good Overwatch. This is AAOL. If you've never heard of it before, it's a weekly casual tournament. Anyone can sign up, individual or team. It runs for 2 weeks, and it's split into 2 stages. Each stage is a 5-round robin, and it's the largest oceanic Overwatch tournament. And if you're interested in what I have to say and in participating yourself, join the Discord or the website, and you see links below. Is that My Republic I hear?
Of course it is, Pup. My Republic is also the #1 broadband provider for gaming. My Republic offers fixed broadband plans and services that provide ultra-low, ultra-stable latency connections, optimizing your gameplay experience. Enjoy exciting privileges, special gaming offers, and exclusive access to specialized gamer perks. Visit myrepublic.net to check them out.
Man, that sounds fast. And I'll tell you what else is fast, and that's going to be the games we're going to have today. We've got Div 1 team Reboot vs Corrupted Academy tonight, and then a little later on, we've got a Div 5 2 team, lads having a Golden Gay Time, and MegaKontrol. What do you think about these 4 teams going head to head tonight, Slayer?
Hey, look, Reboot has had a bit of a role recently. Their last 3 games, they have been at the top of their at the top of their division. The last 2 being Season 10, Stage 1 and 2, both being at the top of Division 1. So we're going to see a little bit of some older, power coming from them. But Corrupted Academy is a little bit higher up on them in terms of the score currently, coming 2-1, while Reboot's right now 1-2. So this is going to be a very interesting show of, is it going to be the old dogs, or is it coming up to be the new guys, Corrupted Academy, to take to tonight's W?
That is true. And then later tonight, we've got the lads and MegaKontrol. The lads having a Golden Gay Time. They were created last year, in fact, so they've been around quite a while, and they're able to incorporate lots and lots of different comps, so I'll be excited to see what they pull out tonight. MegaKontrol, they're on a bit of a win streak. They haven't dropped a single game of theirs leading into this match, so will the lads be the upset, or will MegaKontrol add to their domination that they've had recently?
I don't have personally, I don't have a go for team with that matchup. I know both teams, and they're both very good. They're all filled with wonderful people. So
they are. I've played a couple of comp games with the lads, especially Apollo, who I'm told I have to lavish with compliments tonight for the apparent carry last night. But if it wasn't for my heals, he would be 30 SR lower than he is now. So what can I say?
Well, pre-game bants are the best kind of bants. But tonight's first game, we'll have a little bit of a deeper look into Reboot. Their current roster has been around for 2 to 3 months, but the actual team's been around for a year. As we said beforehand, they came first place in the past 3 AAOL stages in their division. They've had 29 people on the Reboot roster over the years. That's quite a bit of people to be rotating around.
That's a massive turnaround, almost as much as Maccas have with this. Maccas, they churn through those people like chicken nuggies on a Friday night. A little bit more of a weirder fact that we've been told here is that Dashi has $200 worth of CSGO cases. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to really affect his gameplay tonight, But if he can turn the cases into loot boxes, who knows what skin he might turn up.
She's definitely got a knack for that. Is that I'm wondering that she's got $200 of cases and keys, or is it just straight cases? Because if it's straight cases, I'm concerned.
Yeah, is it just sitting in her inventory, just like waiting to be opened?
Anyway, Huglet.
Yeah.
Let's see a nice vocal performance from you tonight.
I'm expecting a recording of all this, and I want it sent directly to me, please.
A
song request. Are you taking song requests? Is what I need to know.
Yes, that is a good question. Song requests. If that, then I want it that way by the Backstreet Boys.
So I want the Brooklyn Nine-Nine version, right? It's I want the end as well.
Up in the line.
Exactly.
Let's go. All right,
it was number 5. Number 5.
Onto Corrupted Academy. They have been together as a roster for 3 months now. They have been OTM that many times, so off the map, that many times that their coach congratulates them if they manage to complete a full scrim without it.
I am full with... Yeah, hopefully. And I'm full with weird facts again. I've been told that the player Dark, who's their flex support, is very cute, but is susceptible to the Reddit Lucio disease a lot. But he's not afraid to pull out the Glock as Mercy as well.
People to look out for both teams. Huglet and Lucas for Reboot. And for Corrupted Academy, Mackie on May and Duck on
the Lucio. Let's see if he pulls out some of that Reddit we've been promised.
But anyway, we're going off now, potentially to see some games starting.
Yes, we are on Busan Sanctuary here. We're starting out. We're seeing a lot. The dive sort of brawl that's become meta over the sort of coming month and a half. We've got the classic Winston Diva, and from both sides, and also the Sombra from the side.
That duck lookout for the Lucio is coming to fruition here right now with our first picks coming out. We sadly don't see that May, but continuing off on the first steps of this game, we've got a nice little speed boost coming out, but we're just seeing here on the side of Blue, Lucas does ring out that Widow play.
Yeah, and also we're seeing Zen Mercy up against the Lucio Moira, so we'd expect... Oh, but first, a massive shot coming from Lucas, and Dashi picking up the Tracer and Lucio.
Teamwork makes the dream work here as Team 1 starts to absolutely dominate the second team. Typing Diva out of mech, already 3 kills deep in. Some teabags coming out and some monkey business as well from Huglet. This is already looking like a very nice game to be playing around with. Mackie is on the back as well, looking for a nice quick frag onto Lucas. Will he be able to find it is the second question, and has Lucas already seen him? He goes on for the dive, but he doesn't actually find that finishing blow. Almost getting a little bit picked out by the Diva as well, pushing him to get that mega health pack. Now, the Reboot is going for that bit of a rotation. Thank you, words are coming back out to me as well. Craftsy looking for a nice little hack as well. Finding it, potentially. No, he doesn't.
No,
he
hasn't.
Cancelled out.
Cryoxic's been shut down multiple
This is the
times.
big plays coming out. The hack is out as well. Going on to Tiger Bro. Tiger Bro's health is just falling and falling. He does get demeched as well. Fenrir and Mackie is already out of the game themselves, but they're looking for some more frags to finish this off. But Benny Q is just absolutely demolishing the competition for the third frag in this one round. He's just emptying the mags into the side of Corrupted Academy.
Slayer, the important thing here is that they haven't actually had to invest many ultimates, Reboot. They're still holding on to almost 5 ults coming into this next fight here, whereas Corrupted Academy, I mean, they're coming up to ults, but just not as fast, because Reboot's just able to shut down the fights so quick and so fast, which they want with this Widow composition.
sad thing is we do see that duck on only 50% ult charge.
Oh,
Bob's coming out. This is some.
Oh, EMP
very
into
nice
the backline, but
ults,
then
EMP.
hiding, able to trance.
It's just emptying ults into the side of Reboot, but there's nothing actually. Not a lot of it's just not so much coming out. It's just so much happening at one time. I cannot put words together.
Random thing, just throwing a bomb, just Hail Mary bomb. Please, Lord, let this land. Picks up no one though. All ults coming out the sides of both teams here. Tiger Bros though, still holding on to bomb. I wonder if that will just be a quick shutdown as he remixes.
Some more coming out here. That side of Corrupted finally do get their hands on the point. Tiger does go for a bit of a stall on point themselves, but doesn't actually find anything to cover it up.
The big thing here is that they got it to 99%. They only need that one team fight. And if Lucas can land those headshots and he's pop sights as well, I think this could be a really quick finish here. Because Corrupted had to pop almost every ult that they had just to take it off Reboot's hands.
Oh, Benny Q with that easy, quick pick out the D.Va, also D-Max. But Benny Q, what are you doing? You're absolutely popping up there. Bob is already back up, and his headshots after headshots. It is just insanity coming from Benny. Another
brutal.
one. That is 3 in a row, ladies and gentlemen.
Bob thrown onto point as well. Bob did something, picking up the Lucio.
Overtime is
Mackie
now
though.
into selection. We've got some. We've got a Zen ult coming out, and on top of the EMP,
Valkyrie as well coming out.
Valkyrie, everything is
Lucas,
on
huge
the last
headshot
few
onto
seconds. Bunny does get that frag onto the Duck, sorry. And also finds it onto the Tracer as well. What a shot! What an absolute
head off.
mad shot! Ult's coming out from the side of Corrupted, trying to find some kind of a foothold, but it doesn't happen. Objective is secured, and the first round does go out to Reboot.
Far out. What an intense match. I will say that Dashi, she was just left in the back line, just able to get those Discord orbs onto the right targets, spamming away the orbs. We've just hit a pause screen here. Spamming away on spamming away the orbs. Virtually uncontested thanks to what was the Ash? Bunny Q.
Bunny,
yeah. She was popping off. Sun and Bunny Q, those two together, they were just perfect together. Able to just land consistent headshots on the Lucio, on somehow the Tracer. I can never hit a Tracer's head to save my life. So this just shows who can, right?
Apparently Bunny can.
Apparently it's Bunny.
Down to facts.
So it's a DC
it was
here.
Just yeah, we do have the DC out on the side of Corrupted Academy, but it's also looking back to Reboot and their domineering, absolute
domineering. I will say that they had to play
it.
It was a performance. They had to play it extremely slow, which they did because they didn't have much sustained healing. And Reboot knew this, and they knew how to play around that. The tanks didn't take too much damage, so Sun was just able to stick on Bunny, able to pop off. And I noticed that Croxic, he was never able to land consistent hacks on anything because Tiger Bro was always just trying to find the invisible Sombra, which is what you need to do. Spy checking that Sombra constantly.
Just little bits of damage here and there, but that is all you need. All you need is a tap on the shoulder to stop your hack, and they've really just taken that into the gameplay there. Tiger Bro just not letting go of that mouse one onto the Sombra. Like, I only saw one successful hack from that game.
I honestly did it as well. And Corrupted, they weren't allowed to play the game that they really wanted to, because as soon as they popped their head out or something, had Bunny Q, and then of course you had Lucas as well, just clicking those heads. So Corrupted, they want to play fast. They want to play hard that's why they've got the Moira. And that's, of course, why they've got the Lucio speed boost to get their tanks in fast. But they were just able to shut them down so quickly. And so, yeah, so efficiently as well.
It does look like they are working off the back of Cryoxic's hacks as well, which not being able to get those hacks off really does hurt what actually is going into the game on the side
Back at a
of
5v6?
5v6.
Oh no, he's back. He's back. Random thing's back. I got him worried for a second. Looks like swap onto Junkrat. No, my apologies.
No,
he went to Junkrat for half a second.
No,
he went to
Symmetra. We do have a Symmetra on the side of Reboot though.
I wonder if that's just to get out faster, or you reckon he's going to stick with this?
I reckon he's going to stick with this. And Bunny is also stuck onto the Sombra. I reckon probably just to show, hey, Cryoxic, you're doing a few things wrong here. Let me show you how to play
How it's done, yes.
Let me show you how a real player does this.
A real
Bunny
Sombra.
already has some of those hacks trying to come out, but just doesn't find them as they go around the corner back as well. They are in that little bit of a corner there, but Bunny also is sticking behind the backs of his teammates, finding that hack onto the Reaper, whilst also getting hacked themselves. But nothing does come out of both of those hacks. Both of the tanks on both sides getting like half health, but it's just not moving at all.
Ooh, nice ball lessons coming out.
She does pick up that ult, and also on the other side, Cats, they also pull out their ultimate as well. But some criticals coming out and a hack as well onto Dashi that it might spell disaster for Reboot as they start to push back onto point. Corrupted does have that fallen teammate in the side of Fenrir, but Hugland has also fallen as well. And nerfing this, it is the Diva ult coming out.
A little too high up, unfortunately. EMP.
Just doesn't find anything, but the EMP does come out and Reboot's Corrupted Academy still through the hack completely wipes the floor of Reboot.
Oh, Cryonix was able to actually be a little bit more free this time around, and he got, I reckon, 4 kills that round alone. He's got EMP for next fight. Mackie's also got his die. Maybe they might combo this together for next fight.
Continuing on, we do have...
Oh, nice die. Coming out from Mackie, but doesn't pick anybody up. Nice Diva Bomb thrown in from Tiger, praying to get a pick, but nothing comes of it.
Mackie's just getting meat shot after meat shot off as well. And it's like headshot dinks here and there, but we all know it is just straight for that body. But Reboot has successfully pushed Corrupted Academy back to point. Are we going to see something else come out of this? Again, both Moira ults are out at the same time. And Pagandalas loses. We've got some hacks again coming out, but this time it does come out onto the side of Reboot. This time, with those hacks, does come the deaths that are absolutely needed. The team kill is done by Reboot.
Lucas finally finding the groove onto the Reaper. He went from long range to short range, and he remembered how to shotgun, and he has shotgunned 3 members, winning them that team fight and getting his second ult for the game. Coming into next fight, there's not many ults from both sides.
Cryoxix is on the flank of Academy Reboot right there. He does get the hack off and he does try to find something else, but just beforehand
he was able to
need to pull back out. Reboot is looking to hold their point for a little bit longer. Vega in the back line just pulls out. It is just too much for Reboot to handle at this moment. They just need to regroup, resettle in, and come back at it with some more power.
If this fight goes any longer, this could be last fight territory, honestly. These fights have been lasting for so long, unless it's a quick 1-2 from Reboot. It's looking like 99. Oh,
massive hack! It's massive! Reboot is absolutely just falling so quickly to the side of Corrupted Academy. They can't really do anything as the Diva Bomb and both the Reaper ult come out at the same time. Team kill is out and it's 97 on the clock. There is nothing that Reboot can come out to as the round finishes up. 1-1 is now the score.
Oh, EMP Blossom was huge there. Also, the Diva Bomb came out as well. Anybody running away from die was instantly dead from that Diva Bomb.
Absolutely love that one. But we are now up to map 3.
This has been a very close game. I thought, honestly, after Sanctum that Reboot had this, but Corrupted were able to find their game. They executed their plans much better this time round. Let's see how they do this time. Both Reinhardts now.
We are continuing to see the... Oh, we do see the teleport come out and immediate swap back to Reaper. It is looking pretty similar as to what we saw last round. This time, though, we've got Mackie on the Mei, as we have been looking out for, continuing to slam into some of that damage. Huglet does fall to Random Think, but Fenrir also doesn't have any more barrier to help his team out. Looking for something else to come in, but Lucas just does too much damage to Fenrir, and he does fall. Now for the objective. Reboot does have priority here, but there is 4 players of Corrupted on the side, on the point as well. There's just not a lot of time to continue on. Cryoxix gets 2 kills, looking for a third. He does get that third one as well, finishing off that fight in the
Zarya just
Academy takes it. That's what I'm saying.
No worries, man. Zarya. I think the Zarya pick was much more in favor for Corrupted Academy going into that, because the Diva, you know, the Reinhardt couldn't push very aggressively because of the bubble. He had no bubbles to push in with. Oh, nice shatter coming out.
Absolutely blocked that one out. And the
grab coming out and coalescence into the grab. This should be a huge cleanup.
It was just clean, stupid quick, and there was nothing that Reboot could actually do in that situation.
No.
Unless they had their beat, but still, even with the beat, you know, it's a little bit questionable if
it
they
was
still
rough.
survived.
Yeah. Corrupted Academy also another 3 ults coming online for them very shortly, whereas on the side of Reboot, they don't actually have too many. Corrupted are able to... Oh, here comes a...
Look at this die!
Look at this die!
Blossom comes out!
Oh, this
and a slam as well, but he is frozen. He can't really do anything about it. The beat does drop for the side of the Corrupted Academy as well, and Cryoxix still doing some damage. 2k before he's felled by his equal Lucas. He's also
very back and forth
here. Refragged back out from Duck, looking for something else to come out. Reboot is in control of the point at this moment, but it does look like it might be going back into favor of Corrupted Academy. But not for long, as the beat gets dropped as well on the side of Reboot, nerfing this. There is the Diva Bomb coming out. Lucio falls pretty quickly, but look at this, there are just so many ultimates coming out at this one time.
Everyone wants the point.
Everyone's pressing Q. Everyone's trying to finish off this round. But Cryoxix and Dashi are going out for it, one-on-one, but Dashi does get that frag out. Cat's trying to find something extra as well, but a
grab coming out for random.
Pulled out. Dashi falls as well, and it does end up in favor of Corrupted Academy.
Oh, take a little bit of a breather there, Slayer. That was an intense fight. That was so back and forth. I think they pressed Q twice. It was wild. It was honestly...
I think it was a little bit more than twice.
Insane. No, each player pressing Q twice.
Oh, that makes more sense.
That makes much more sense. My fault. It looks like...
what a block from the side.
Lucas picking out random here.
Clearing the area. He is frozen out of his ultimate, though. There isn't too much else to do here. Reboot's side of Reboot's Ryan does fall, looking for something else, some more from Corrupted as well. Corrupted gets another ultimate, I think, as well for that. That's the second ult that fight, I do believe. But Corrupted finishes off the game, and Corrupted takes home the first map 2-1.
My heart, man. I'm so glad I didn't have to cast that. My heart is pounding after that. So it just felt like they got ults in 30 seconds. It was honestly wild. Compared to the first map that they did, it was just balls to the wall.
That grab, everyone died within 2 seconds of each other. It was
very well
perfect.
Played. Yeah, I felt like their ultimate use was very well done coming out from Corrupted there. They always seem to have at least 2, if not 3 ults going into the next fight, despite it looking like they used all 6. It was quite remarkable.
Look. Even with that amount of those amount of ultimates going into the game, you do know that it was all planned, and that is the beauty of watching Division 1 games. Everything, every step they take, every ult they use, it is all planned, and it is all for the win.
Look, you're quoting the Sting here. Every step you take, every breath you make, every ult you use, and every plan you make, you will. It is what their plans are so much better than anything that we've come up with so far. Like when I'm playing Moira or anything like that, I'm like, oh, I may as well press Q. But like you said, I'm sure every team fight is meticulously planned and corrupted. Of their plans, they had one, and they've obviously executed it beautifully every time. Especially last map, I felt like that was a very dominating performance.
The one thing that I do want to step onto for a second here is that, again, Reboot was the champion 3 times in a row. And the starting of this game, it's looking like they might have lost their touch.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see something else come out from Reboot in this coming map, which is
Eichenwald. Yeah, you're hoping that, if you're on the side of Reboot, your captain's like, come on guys, we've got this. This is where you got to get yourself out of that mental funk, because you did so well map 1. Like, what did you do there? How can you capture that beauty again? Because it was beautiful to watch. Whereas on the side of Corrupted, they keep it up. Let's see what they're running. It looks like Mercy Zen coming out from Corrupted, whereas they've got a bit of Mercy Ana here.
2 seconds back left, and we are into the first push of Eichenwald here tonight. The score is 1-0 in favor of Corrupted Academy. Continuing on, we do see the Echo Sombra on the side of Corrupted Academy. We'll see how that goes as well, but further on, it does look like Reboot does have a bit of they're doing some really
at the Roadhog. I have not seen. Well. Maybe it's the Overwatch League telling them. Yeah, look, Roadhog's good. Ooh, nice.
But the problem
Discord
there,
all falling onto Fenn.
Not sure what's going to happen here, but Huglet and Tiger Bro are showing that they are still both respectively quite powerful with their tank plays, getting a frag each. Cryoptic does find that kill onto Bunny in the back line, but Tiger Bro is now on that 1v1 with the D.Va. Finds that D.Va as well, but it's just over. Lucas does come out with some of that assistance as well. Cat in a little bit of a stuck situation here. Stat is not going to help out.
Oh, the healers are going to get staggered massively on the side.
Healers are the last ones alive, and Reboot finds it with 3 alive as well. Like, a lot of things were going on in that fight, but the main thing there was Reboot got onto site, pushed off Corrupted Academy, and captured point.
Yeah, Dashy, their Discord orb has just been insane. Like, that Discord orb straight onto the Winston. Oh, what's happening over here? I'm missing this. There is a
Reboot, on the side of Reboot. And another 2 coming out with Doctor and Mackie following their ults out as well. We've got some more pushes, we've got some more fights coming up. Huglet does take that mech out, and also
huge anti
as well. Continuing on that, anti hits 3 people, but it just doesn't get anything else other than the purple haze. Lucas finds that Mackie frag to finish it off as well. The cart moving slowly, but surely to first point.
First point. I will say that Reboot, they're coming up with some really crucial ults here. Oh, finding Duck very early in this fight.
Will that spell disaster for Reboot, or will it not? Bunny is actually definitely taking out more players, getting that third frag, I reckon, onto Corrupted Academy. It just looks like Reboot's on this steamroll for the whole
Slayer, I don't know if you saw this, but random thing, he diva bombed, but then Huglet, he was able to hook it away from his team and save everybody.
No.
It was a hero play and a half.
Absolutely.
EMP onto point.
The EMP looking out for that one. Lucas does still get 2 more frags, but Mackie ends off Huglet with him not being able to get off that healing. The hook comes out and the rest is history. Tiger Bro, Bunny Q, Dashi all getting their own little kills. And Payload has reached the checkpoint. Looking now to push inside.
Katz has switched off the Ana after the failed nano onto Mackie, going onto the Moira, just maybe trying to a little bit more escape from the Roadhog, who just seems to be landing every hook he's making. Bunny Q, all out with a bomb, doesn't find anything though.
But that's, look, they know where each other are, and that's pretty much all that matters here. But Fenrir goes in for that dive, looking for some support kills, and it looks like he might actually find some. Looking for something extra though. He does try and get that Ash, but that is a triple kill coming out. Both supports are down, and so is the Ash. Looking for some more. Tiger Bro does fall to Mackie, and that ends the Reboot snowball.
Oh, it's good. They needed to hold it here. They couldn't let them go much further. This is a great choke to hold here. I wonder how they're going to do it. Huglet and Tiger Bro both got ults coming up here. Maybe a quick little flux and bob, because Lucas has almost got his bob. But on the side of Academy, they're coming up with ults themselves.
Ults out.
Ults out.
Pulls them out of it though, and just makes it out of there. Cats does try and get that. They do survive the hook.
Nobody falls after.
Nobody's
quite a lot of ultimates were used there.
Expecting some more death here, but Mackie finally finds the first frag onto it, which is immediately rezzed back up by Sun. Bunny does get that, almost gets the stick. Sorry about that one. And Fenrir pushing them back into the choke. Again, it's just back and forth of damage being taken from both sides. It's just ultimate charge coming up and falling back down. Huglet gets a huge frag onto Cat's got a job. And that might start what's coming in.
Huglet gets that second frag onto Fenrir.
Yeah, looking at how Cryoxic does get the 4-5-man hack from his ultimate. Mackie finding Bunny as well. Dashi onto random thing found out of mech. A little bit dangerous. Mackie though in the back line gets some nice frags. Cryoxic gets a triple and finishes off that return push.
That was beautifully laid out there. Mackie going behind everybody and just pressing Q. Die, 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 he says to everybody. And to their credit, they did. They're like, yep, sure, we're out. and they were sent straight back to point. No ultimates at all coming from, is it Reboot? Reboot on the side of Academy.
Used last round, but that does leave Corrupted Academy with a lot of ults to be able to use as well. Fenrir, Random Thing, and Cats all had their ults, but Cats just used theirs. Mackie on that little bit of a cheeky angle, trying to find something to see if they do notice him. They do in the end, and he does get hacked for his efforts as well. He gets that golden star on his name. Tiger Bro is out of mech as well. Cryoxic getting that final tap onto it. Mackie, huge pick onto Huglet as well. Trying to finish it off this round. They're just trying to push them back, and he's just saying, no, go away. This is our castle. You're not allowed to enter, and we're showing you that any resistance will be fought hard. Fenrir. No, sorry. All 6 ults on the side of Corrupted Academy is up, but 5 of them are hacked out of it. Mackie, though, does find one, but Lucas finds more with his one, getting 3 in the end. Mackie does also pick him up with another 3, 4 potential.
The Reaper
trying
plays
to find
from
some
both
more.
sides.
Self-destruct comes out, doesn't
insane.
find any. Mackie finishes it off, and Doctor Who does get that kill onto Bunny.
Slayer, for me, it's just like, which Reaper this fight will pop off more? Is it Lucas?
Absolutely.
Is it Mackie? It could be
Or will
either
it be
one.
a stalemate?
Or will it be a stalemate and will they stay at choke for 60 seconds? We don't know. But at least during that fight, Reboot were able to gain a little bit of ultimate so that this
10
fight
seconds on the clock.
is a bit
They
more
do
even.
need to go for the push as well. Looking for something
Damn,
more.
they
This is where all those 6 ults are going to come
ready to
through
go.
for Corrupted Academy as well. Getting some more hacks on. There's just nothing that Reboot can do. There's just too many ults on the table for Corrupted Academy. They're just stopping this whole game out with more and more ults as they come live. And there it is. The 6k comes out. The team kill is done. And Corrupted Academy don't even lose anyone in that final fight.
Oh my goodness, as I was saying all about those Reapers, Mackie coming out, landing shots, getting his ult as fast as I've ever seen any Reaper get his ult ever. It was absolutely insane. He popped off that match, honestly. He would be, as of right now, he's my player of this map. He has been he's been constantly pushing back those tanks, making sure that he's known. They go around the corner and Mackie's just like, hey, bro, I'm here. Get off. It's my castle, man.
Go away.
Yeah.
You're not allowed here. Did I
Cease your
give you
resistance,
permission?
but he's not
Did
even
I
a
give you
Orisa.
permission, you know? Did
Yeah.
I give you permission
I
to
did not
stand
give
on
you
this
consent.
holy land? This is
no
my
consent.
land. I have a flag about right here that says no to walking on the grass, and you just walked on my pristine premium grass.
He was there all morning, I'm sure, shining his shoes and shining the tiles. So he didn't want any of filthy Roadhog touching any of that. So that's why the force came out that Reboot just had to completely switch their comp. And that's why all their ults just went to 0% and Mackie killing himself in spawn. That's pretty funny.
Reboot had that snowball going for them for the first 2 portions of this map, but they just weren't able to find anything in the 3rd section. They died once. They had a team wipe once in point 1 and section 2 as well. And then it was just all over as soon as the Reboot hit that 3rd point. It may need a little bit more practice for that point.
Perhaps. Now, the same attacking, so Reboot, how they attack is now how they defend. They've still got the Sigma Roadhog here with the Ana Mercy. Mackie back on the Reaper. Let's see if he can just relive those glory days that happened not even days ago, but seconds ago. So he's pretty warmed up. He's fired. Here comes the dive in.
Here it is. The first engagement is now live for the team of Corrupted Academy. They do try and find something else, but Random Things Mech is already out, and Fenrir has fallen as well. Koaxic does find that refrag onto Huglet, but I think it might be too little too late, as 3 players have fallen. But wait, what is this? Cryoxic and Doctor Who have taken out another 2. This looks a little bit more even than just beforehand. But in the end, it does end off with Corrupted Academy backing up.
You think they're backing up? I think they're just still taking that space. I don't think they're... Yeah, no, here we go. They're still engaging with Random Things.
They do have the spawn advantage, is what I've forgotten about. And there it is. They're already all back. And there they've gone. They're all off the point. This is looking again like what Reboot did to a Corrupted Academy just beforehand. They just moved everyone off of point, and then they took it while they were all still alive. Here it continues though. Pat's got a job, and Mackie both find frags for themselves. Tries to get another nice hack onto Huglet, and there goes point. With still again 3 players up on the side of Reboot.
Mackie's just holding W. I'm not sure if you're seeing that. He just gets to hold W. Nobody's contesting him, and he's just like, hey Reaper, I'm here, and shoots him in his big belly. And he can't do anything about it because he's got another 3 members. So Mackie, amazing job. Same as Fenrir? Sorry if I butchered your name there, man. But able to take that space so that...
No, we're not. That would probably be more of a Div 8.
Ooh. Random thing straight off the map.
But look at that, the EMP is out, and there goes the ultimate out as well. Tiger Bro left on 1 HP, but he's more interested in the Ash's death right now. But he does get away from that selection. Sleep is out, Fenrir is is just having a little bit of a nap, but they don't find the kill onto Tiger Bro in the end. That does leave them with a lot of space open to take with the cart here as we move into
next fight will have to be done on the bridge, but there's some good ults coming up. We've got Dashi with her Nano coming up. Oh, here comes a nice little flux straight onto Fenrir. Ooh, random thing.
Does find
Huge
Huglet. That's a big pick to start this off with. We've got some more coming out, and Tiger Bro, who was on one for so long, is taken down by Mackie, who does also take out the Ashe. Son, though, does pull out that pistol and bats him down. That is very nice mercy kill. I will put that down as well. Fenrir is finishing off that little push with another kill to end it off. Son now off of the mercy onto the Lucio as well. Mackie falls off, probably trying to get another bit of a change up as well, but Huglet finds a kill onto Cryoxic as they push in. Now a little bit too over-aggressive, potentially, as they move back out and regroup once again for Corrupt Academy.
Mackie is back though. I did see that he killed himself there. Maybe it was a reset, perhaps it was an accident, but he's back and he's pressing W. Coalescence coming out from Cats.
Dashi's just not able to find those critical shots right now, but continuing on. That is a nice little sleep coming out, but just sadly pushing into that Hog ult as well. There's nothing stopping that fire, but the payload so close to the destination here. Reboot are in those final seconds of fight, but look at that, the VMP can't find 5, and all of them had ults as well. It is looking like it is going absolutely in favor of Reboot for this. Bunny did fall, but it wasn't for nothing. As they now have control over their cart once more.
It will be about the same time bank that they will have to hold that Corrupted had to on their defense. So we'll see how they go. Different tanks, different style. Oh, he gets caught out, but
huge ult coming out. Mackie gets one, and then a random thing gets another with his ult as well. It's looking more and more like Corrupted are just about to finish off what's happening here. Mackie finds another one, getting that 3rd kill for the round. Cat's got a job getting some more onto there, but the Monkey Ultimate finishes it off. Corrupted Academy has taken home another win.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I know I'm the microplay man, and I saw something that might not be insane because it was... You had to speak for like 2 minutes straight there, but I'll say really quickly, when Bob was thrown out on the point there, random thing, he knew that it was so close that he was able to boost it into it and push it off the point, so that they were able to cap without Reboot ever even able to have a chance of recontesting 2nd point back there.
Look, when you put it like that, that's absolutely massive brain plays.
Honestly, the little micro plays, like Cats, they are not just healing, but a little bit of damage. I saw them killing that Tracer when it got hacked as well on top of Castle, making sure that there was no contestant from behind, because you know how that Tracer loves to get into your backline and absolutely delete. Well, Cat's back there, not just supporting by healing, but supporting by damage. And in a good way too, not how I do it, which is, yeah, I can hold right click, guys, you're throwing, I got gold damage
into the enemy team, and that's about it.
Exactly. I basically give the support to their ults because I do such little damage with my little... my little right hand does nothing.
Force out of them,
Oh my gosh, I give all the team 6 ults, that's me. But Mackie, he got caught out, and I thought he was a goner at the 3rd point, that just before they won. But he was just like, "Yep, I'm just gonna press Q," and instantly deletes his counterpart Reaper. And then the Diva Bomb, random thing, just the confusion that Mackie caused. That random thing, we're like, "Yep, I'm just gonna pop a bomb right there," and
it works out
again. Die to dead. I think.
There was a lot of amazing plays during that game there.
I mean, it was so fast-paced as well.
It was. I love it when games go fast-paced. You know, then I you know get some practice with my up-and-coming rapping career. And I'm really
of
not.
course.
But like,
do you want to plug your SoundCloud rapping?
oh yeah.
Come on, man.
X buddy, you know. MC on the mic. No.
Because I was MC Slayer XX on the mic. It's coming through your headphones, coming through your speakers, which you should have
through your
pumped up.
speaker system, buddy.
You better watch out. You better. No, that's a children's rhyme. We don't go there. No, dude, you do it, but you do it really fast. You know, because that's how you roll.
You better not cry. I'm telling you.
Because Mackie's here and he's gonna shoot you in the face.
He's gonna absolutely melt your face.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna try help you cast here, but the fights just came so thick and fast. I'm like, okay, Slayer. I don't want to talk over the top of you because I was like, Slayer, here, I'll have a go, and then it's another fight happened. It's like, oh no.
Yeah. It's just over and over and over.
Just
fight
over
and
over again. Because they know when to push the percentages. They know when it's tipped in their favor. So it's like, yes, we might be down 2, but maybe 3 in the back line are really low. So they know that just because they've lost 2, they're able to turn it around. And I think that's something that's it's amazing. Real out of words.
It's just knowing it's the vast knowledge that all of these players have come to get after hours and hours and hours in this game.
Hours and hours. Yes.
There's just, and their coaches as well, like, give them a pat on the back, guys. They're probably some misplays here and there, but still, they're still doing very well, I would say, for both sides. Reboot maybe a little lacking.
So yeah, Academy, Mackie's now gone to the Ash, and Duck's gonna probably damage boost with the Cats. They're gonna just keep the tanks alive. And then on the side of Reboot, they're looking the same sort of comp with the tanks wise, but Dashi and Sun on the Zen Mercy.
So anyway, this is push 1 of Temple of Anubis here. Our first attackers are going to be Reboot. And Corrupted Academy are holding a little bit further the back than what, a lot of
poking each other.
games do.
They're just poking each other, finding, where positions are, where disadvantages might be an advantage of a certain team. And then I'm sure they'll go absolutely wild.
Tracer as well is hunting for Mackie. Doesn't find anything, and Mackie does get to the top though. Fenrir, or what a flick to the back there. Though is very low. But again, everyone, no one's in immediate danger right now. They're all full health. They're all just taking little pokes here and there, and they're waiting for the opportune moment to push in, just like Reboot's doing now. But there is a lot
huge
more.
Bomb on
massive bomb.
Does get punished for it though. Does get
fragged out back as well.
Cryonics.
There we go. The Corrupted Academy is getting a lot of those frags that they really do need at this point. Reboot looking for some of their own, but just can't find it. Trying to get that tick coming in, and they do get that. Bunny does get that free tick finished up. Looking some more. Lucas is shooting up onto the high ground. Doesn't really find some headshots there, but neither does Mackie.
Cats nanoed Fenrir, but nothing came out of it, unfortunately. He just had to sort of stay on point. Oh, nice EMP! Catches 4.
4-player EMP. Tiger Bro is looking very low for his health. Bunny dies. Dashy's almost dead as well, but Lucas is getting tagged down as well. This isn't looking very good on the side of Reboot. That's another down, and they're looking for some more. Tiger Bro is out in the center looking for a frag onto Fenrir, but Fenrir does get himself out, and Tiger Bro left on 1 HP. What an exit
res as well. That's able to keep Corrupted Academy in the next fight with a full team of 6. It's once they fight after their poke, it gets intense because they're basically poking each other. Like maybe our Ash is better than your Ash. It's just a poke battle. And that's why you see the Stigma just trying desperately to hold Mackie back. As
that
he
hook almost hit Mackie. It almost hit Fenrir as well. That was so close, just ducking. But look at that new position coming out. Catch does get sticked and Mackie falls with it. That is 2 down on the side of Corrupted Academy. Reboot is going to potentially fall here. It's all so much pressure. Look at all of this, all the ults coming out. That's a DMAC and another death for Cats as well. This is looking very good for Reboot coming into this fight. Corrupted are just falling one after another, and there we go, some more ults come out, but it is too little too late. 50 seconds left on the clock, add another 3 minutes, so you got about 3 minutes 45 seconds to push point 2 of Temple of Drawnurbus.
Look, I love that. There's a lot of draws on this map, I do agree. Look, I'd say Reboot, they did have to put a couple of ults into that fight, most of them, but I think with the poke, they'll be able to get... Oh, I hear a stick. Nothing happened. Oh, but Dashi does fall Finra pretty early here. Anyway, what I was about to... Oh, there's a Lucio switch, by the way, from Duck. I wonder if they just want to engage a little faster.
Random Thing's just trying to find their own mech back. And there we go, we've got it back. Fade to black. But Reboot, wait, hold on, what's happening here? There's 5 people up on the side of, on the side
Oh, EMP coming, hitting 3 members.
Almost 2 ticks back up. Reboot is starting to fall very slowly though, but that EMP did definitely do a lot of damage. Huglet falling right back down as well, dashing down as well. Down to follow, and Lucas looking potentially to finish off that tick, but there isn't anything he can do there.
He stood still and did bro sound effect number 3 because he knew he had no hope. It wasn't, you know, Div 12 where you can pull out your blade and kill 6 people. They know exactly what they're doing here. It's interesting that Duck went onto the Lucio here, I suppose because Mackie is back on that Reaper, back on that the pick that we loved him being on. So they just want to speed him in, help him press W and M1 a little bit harder coming into this next fight.
Bunny almost fell down. Just went for the health pack instead of getting some healers some love. But that is the end for Bunny as well. Cryoxic and Mackie teaming up to take him down. Looking for some more as they push through, absolutely dominating straight up into the faces of their enemies. The DMAC comes out and they are looking to, you know, just give them a little bit of a stagger there. Random Thing finishes off Tiger Bro finally.
I mean, like I said, it is Drawnurbus. I was like, oh look, almost 2 ticks, maybe it won't be, but they were because, you know, Corrupted, they spawn so close to the point. That's why it's Drawnurbus. Look, 6 ults coming out from Corrupted Academy for their next defense. This is going to be a bloodbath unless Dashi can somehow negate all 6 ults.
look, they've got the viewer take
huge hack
into it.
Catching 4
members. The hack
What,
comes
Dashi?
out. 3 more dead, but Bunny does get revived, the only one to fall during that.
Comes a bomb.
So the bomb comes out, doesn't
Huge bubble, able to negate that bomb.
But look at that, trying to just take down the bomb as well. Why would you ult the bomb at that same time? Maybe it was just for Sun there. The Cats finishes off Tiger, who's been DMAC'd.
After a bit of a back and forward fight, it does seem like Corrupted have their grip back on their defense. Quite a few ults are used from both sides, but I got to give credit where credit's due. Dashi with his trance was able to keep his team alive for a little bit longer, but then Mackie out of nowhere destroys the Diva with his ult and was able to just turn the fight around. I thought that Reboot might have had that one.
Yeah, Mackie definitely did see that cheeky play from that Sombra there. He knows exactly where they're going to come back.
Early pick on somebody. Oh my gosh, his Sombra's popping this match.
Look, we've got another bomb coming up, but that's a hack coming out. Tiger Bro isn't going to be able to use that bomb at all during this fight. There it goes, another full wipe on the side of Corrupted Academy, and that leaves Reboot off to the final push to leave nothing alive. 65%.
Okay.
Just miss. Just miss that that
second
66.6, which is required for that second tick.
Far out. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a little apology in for Cryonics. He has come into himself with this Sombra. He has hacked so many crucial targets, just blowing just that single target out of the water before the fight even begins.
Yeah.
And then just every fight, it seems that he has in an EMP and gets at least 4 members. And even that last EMP, which was onto themselves, they were still able to somehow stick as a team. Moira was able to just still heal. May not have orb, but hold MW and you'll be fine. And that clearly worked.
Yeah, all you've got to do to figure out if it worked or not is look at that time bank. There's none of it, and it is 65% with only one tag.
I'm just happy that I don't have to spend my first casting session for 45 minutes doing Temple of Anubis. I'll be like, look, guys, the skies are a little blue today.
Yeah. What's going on outside again? Oh yeah, it's night now. That's right. You know.
Oh, that's right. It's Christmas. Not much changes from either side coming into this next fight, really. Although there is Lucio Moira, so maybe they're looking to play a little bit more faster than, poke, like we saw on the last round.
Looking very much like a viable tactic that Corrupted Academy is pulling in there with that Winston, Diva, Tracer, Lucio, Sombra. All of it just screams dive to me. While the side of
Reboot is looking a bit more pokey, eh?
They're sticking to their guns.
Oh,
Lucas! What a shot! That damage boosted headshot, you just left nothing for Mackie to do there. Now, the problem is that Corrupted Academy is on that high ground, and they're currently not very contested there. It is just, they're just chilling, they're having a good time.
They don't have to go anywhere. They're like, look, guys, come to us. We're not fighting you. You fight us, please.
You fight us, or we're not doing anything at all.
Although
Chronix does get found by Lucas.
That.
Look at that. Another tagged down. Mackie is the other one missing from the group, but he does find his way back in. Bunny has other words though, and he does want to find something else, but doesn't in the end.
I love how Huglet ever so often just going to their backline, just letting them know, hey, I can come here anytime I want, so you better watch out. Because they're just funneled into this. I think they're just having a talk. They're having a planning session. Ooh, as the planning session was taking place.
There we go. They were looking for that one pick. That's what they were doing. They were playing the patient game. They knew that Reboot was going to push in, and they were going to get impatient at some point. They were just waiting for that first pick to actually push in on it. And this is what happens. Mackie, Fenrir, and Cryoxit get their own picks. Cats dipping their toes in as well as they find one more frag, and there we go. That is it. Point 1 has been taken by Corrupted Academy.
Look, it does say patience comes to those who wait, and as much as Chancellor Palpatine took as long as it took 3 movies to pull out his lightsaber, it took them to attack the first point. But look, it paid off. Patience paid off there, and they were able to get that crucial pick that just led to their downfall. Reboot's downfall.
Hard is potentially what Academy's looking for there.
Oh, definitely.
Comes out, and that is
nice
a double pack there. Onto the Lucio as well, and there goes another one onto random thing as well. They're trying to find something new here, maybe something to beat themselves with, but Bunny does get themselves back into the safe place that is their spawn.
Oh,
Huglet though, what is this ult?
Solo ulted Mackie just to send that message that I can do this to you anytime, bud. That was brutal.
And again, there we go. That back up from Bunny to their spawn. Again, it is just... What else are you gonna do? Cryoxic, hold on. What are you doing there? You're not supposed to be in their spawn. He's trying to find something.
He's just farming EMP, having to go anyway, but they're doing such a good job. Oh, here comes the dive!
For a nice EMP to take, and he does get that EMP off, and it's 3 players taken off, both the DPS and Tiger Bro as well taken off by that EMP. Bunny does fall during the EMP's duration as well. Lucas and Tiger Bro did keep their lives for that moment. Cats and Fenrir falling, a random thing about to look at that. It is just sad. Random thing knows that they're not going to live this.
Well, you can't kill yourself on Anubis. You can't. You can't. It's impossible. So it's definitely just brutal, but worth it to do it to him. I'll say that Dashi hiding about that transcendence, like no, so the Sombra couldn't find him. As soon as Cryonics popped that EMP, Dashi was like, "Nope, you ain't killing any of our team."
Oh, Lucas, what's some parkour? Let's go. Yeah, some celebratory fireworks, but that actually cost him summers. He's got now his fireworks on
cooldown. No dynamite.
Maybe a misplay there. Hold on. Now it is down to wow, what? The Academy now corrupted. Thank you. Now is left into the left
little
side,
but Reboot came out of it, and he might get punished for this. Overextension of the highest order. Huge hack.
Oh, EMP gets all 6 of them. Now it's just falling down. Doctor Who, random thing. Both of them were low, but now it's back up to full. There's just no
follow-up. There was no follow-up.
There was no follow-up, but they didn't need to follow up. They
follow-up.
needed to just back up. They needed for the Corrupted Academy just to back up, and that's what's happened. They're waiting for another fight to come in, and Lucas has his ultimate. Huglet also comes up with his ult, but there are 3 ults up on the side of Corrupted Academy, being Cats, Random Thing, and Fenrir. Monkey,
Reboot
Diva,
though.
Moira. It's 3 big ults for this game. And Corrupted Academy look to have been almost unseen as they go over to the left side.
Nice little bomb coming. I think
look at that! The Beam Gun doesn't find anything, but Maki definitely does. Fenrir pushing up to Dashi on the enemy side, but look at this. It is all looking like it's going to be all over in just a few hot seconds. Cryoxic is getting another frag. They're looking for only 2 more, but it is almost too little too late as they almost... Look at that! Look at that! It's only, it's only like
as well.
It's only 7.7 away, and there it is. The end of the game, finished off. Corrupted Academy finally gets that 3rd map. GG's! It is a 3-0 to the side of Corrupted Academy.
I don't know who to pick for my welcome to Overwatch, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know who to pick there for my MVP. It'd have to be either Maki. Maki was the most consistent, but man, Temple of Anubis, Cryonics, he popped off with his Sombra. I think, yeah, like I said, every map. Look at that, 20 EMPs. I don't know if you can see that like I can.
20 EMP'd.
20 EMPs. He just felt like he had EMP every fight.
Absolutely. He just knew how to farm for that ultimate. He knew where to go. He knew how to push it, and he just went hard into it as well.
Oh, that was some intense Overwatch. Like I hoped, it was fast and it was brutal. The plans that they had with Maki going, Maki or Chronics just going on the little flanks, just poking away, getting their ults at the speed of sound. It just was wild. We're going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. We're going to, depending on how quick the next team is ready to go after such a fast, quick, efficient map that we just had. Any last sort of words to wrap things up, Slayer?
Look, as Pap just said, we will be right back with you. It's just going to take maybe 5 to 10 minutes, you know. But the next game is going to be... Now, if I can get this back up, it is going to be Lads Having a Golden Gate Time versus MegaKontrol.
MegaKontrol! I am so hyped for this. Holy moly.
We will see you guys in just a few seconds.
See ya.
What's up with it? What's up with it?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's games. Now, this next game, we're going to have Throw Daddy Esports one and only lads having a golden gay time, and Koala Esports MegaKontrol. These two teams are going to fight it out head to head, throwing some punches here and there. But let's introduce the teams themselves before we go any further. Now, Lads Having a Golden Gay Time was created in early 2019. The team itself has been a part of Orion, Koala Esports, Serpents, The Constellation, and now Throw Daddy Esports, with Cookie being the longest standing member.
It's been hit like a tennis ball back and forth between all the orgs.
He's done a full circuit of like.
He's done a full circuit and he's back. Baby.
Any more information for us there, Pop?
No, I can't say, but I will say with MegaKontrol, there were. Oh, actually, no. On Lads Having a Golden Gay Time, apparently there's a lot of new members that have come in from starting week 3. So it'll be interesting to see how they adapt to the plans that were probably set in place by the previous team members. They were on a little losing streak coming into this in this season. Apologies. But, you know, maybe with new players swapped in and out, who knows where this might go. MegaKontrol, however, like I said much earlier in the stream, they've been rolling 3-0, I believe, and even before that, they haven't dropped many matches whatsoever. They were created in early June 2020, so very early on. In fact, if my memory serves me correctly, I believe I trialed for that team. Team name originated from a stupid plan of tunnel visioning control on mega health packs. Well, that is actually quite clever, I must say. And then this is their debut season, and yeah, they haven't lost a map yet.
Yeah, for their debut season, they're absolutely rolling,
crushing it.
They're crushing it. They're taking no prisoners.
They're taking
with
names.
their score currently 3-0 with a map diff of 8. It is
My goodness,
absolutely amazing. That means they've only dropped one map.
Far out. And that was probably because Shiloh was throwing. I'm joking.
Shiloh through the map. It's pretty simple.
Pepe hands, Shiloh through.
Now, for some people to look out for. On the side of the lads, alright, Infinity, the man is absolutely crazy good on any off-tank you put him on, as it says here on my notebook. Xavier does not miss. In the heat of battle, doesn't miss, you know. Having a bit of a sip of a pina colada, doesn't miss. In the heat of controversy, well, guess what? He doesn't miss.
And when he needs to hit a fat dab, he doesn't miss. It's getting worse. Let's move on.
It's getting worse. Continuing on to Apollo.
When I pull out the dab, it's getting bad.
Been training super hard, Apollo has on the daily, and lately is primed to pop off. While on MegaKontrol, we've got Ricky Maru and Shiloh to look out for, while Shiloh, you know, look out for the throws from Shiloh, potentially.
It's funny because I played with him once and now I'm giving him shit. Oh my god. No, I love him. He was great last night. Playing with him in a couple of scrims. We're back to Busan Sanctuary.
Busan, yeah. The map that we're all going to come to love or hate during this stage of AAOL, as this is going to be the first map to open it up for everyone.
Well, at least, you know, we're going to love or hate it as a family. You know, we're going to love or hate it together. Anybody that plays in AOL or casts it or watches it will see Busan. Anyway, so compositions coming out. Looks like just Brawl coming. This is what we play, exactly what we play. It's like the Brawl dive style. Divey Brawl.
Yeah.
So it's not a full-on commitment, because you're just going to boost into the enemy and it's just about... anyway, I'll...
Pausing it right here, though, we do have the first engagement pushing off with MegaKontrol leading the charge into the lads here. Already getting a D-Mech from Infinity though. Hold on, this is going a little bit further into the hands of MegaKontrol, who get a frag onto Umbrella as well. Finding some more to push it out on. Apollo falls from Shiloh, getting a nice frag. He's not feeding today, ladies and gentlemen.
No, he is not, certain
cap of point goes in the
MegaKontrol.
MegaKontrol.
That's what we're rolling with. MegaKontrol now, people. Both coalescence from Moira's either team, so this fight will be very interesting because sustain won't be an issue.
He does have his EMP as well. He does look like he's about to use it. Look at that EMP! It is big. It's got 4 guys. The Umbrella falls. Zan looking to follow in the footsteps as well. He does get taken out. Infinity's also outside of their mech. Apollo does fall suit. And Xavier left on 1 HP.
Crucially as well, MegaKontrol able to hold 4 ults for next map, whereas, you know, on the side of Lads, they've got a couple of ults coming up, but not as much as Mega, and I think this map you're just gonna have to hope and pray that Shiloh does what I'm apparently now really suggesting he does, feed.
Definitely. Look, Xavier's going for that straight massive hack. He's got some more players, and Shiloh gets his own Blossom off, getting 2 instead of 1. Looking further and further into it, MegaKontrol definitely just pushed 3 ults into the fight. Wasn't
Brutal
scared
stagger.
of
Are you
anything
seeing
and
this
just
stagger
absolutely
from
takes it out. Infinity, though, what a stagger to finish off that 3rd push.
I cry every time. What's that meme? I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
Right.
But that was an incredible double Reaper ult at the same time. But Shiloh obviously holding the triggers a little harder than Apollo, despite an EMP coming out.
Yeah, the EMP came out and it was like, wait.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, I say more!
Just doesn't find anything else. We've got Umbrella with that ult, but you can't really use your abilities when 5 of your team is hacked. That EMP, that Diva Bomb tries to find someone, but it just can't. Blossom comes out by the Shiloh. Just can't find anything. Cookie has his ult out as well. This is looking like ult central right here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Shiloh down with the frag onto Umbrella. We're trying to find some more for him. Xavier does almost fall, but Cookie does find the bullets from Shiloh's gun. Zan does fall to the suck from Majai Flurry as well. Shiloh gets another kill onto Apollo. Tries to get that ult off from Xavier, but the ult does get cancelled in the end. Infinity gets hacked out of his roller blades, and Shiloh gets that final kill to finish off round 1.
Their ult rotation was insane. I loved it. They knew exactly what ults they were planning for that fight, and they were just able to execute it perfectly thanks to great knowledge of where and when everyone was on that map specifically. It seems that there's a Doomfist swap coming from MegaKontrol. They're looking for even more aggro coming into this next one here. They're like, no, we don't want Sombra. We don't want little hacks. We want to punch people through walls. We want to Thanos punch them out of existence.
Snap, Thanos punch, everything else.
Yeah, Thanos, whatever. There's no time stone here, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got all the stones except the time stone. He's just waiting. He's just waiting for this last victory to get that time stone.
No changes from Lads, though.
No changes from Lads. They must be comfortable on this composition. But MegaKontrol are already knee-deep in the dirt, trying to get that frag, and Umbrella does fall pretty quickly there. Trying to find some more, kinda does get that frag onto Xavier, and the Wolf gets another punch onto Apollo. This strength stone is...
There's no strength stone, but let's do that.
I don't even know the stones.
He punched him into outer space with the space stone. How about that one?
Space stone,
sucked his soul out with the soul stone.
The soul has exited the body, ladies and gentlemen. That is about it.
Winston Soul's left the chat.
But now another push is coming in, trying to get that frag onto the feeding Wolf. But it doesn't actually end up to feed. Shiloh and Wolf getting 2 frags as well entering this next push. Xavier is in that corner by himself, but he does have that exit strategy as well. All of the players on MegaKontrol still up, while Lads are still trying to find themselves a golden gate time to have just before the fight.
Oh, bit of a feed though. Bit of a feed.
Does come out. Wait, hold on.
Charlotte too.
MegaKontrol, they've got 5 ults, but they're not even using one. They're almost letting lads take this one. The D.Va does try some more, but look at those moves. Dancing, whatever is happening there, it is going to end up with the death of everyone on the side of MegaKontrol. Now with 6 ults on the table.
Well, that's why Wolfie, he really missed that time stone. I will drop that joke in a second, but no. Oh, Eugene!
What an ult! Look at that! Infinity! You've got a 4K! Look at that! Xavier! What are you doing? You're both absolutely mad!
Xavier!
Holy crap!
PMP bomb!
It's just
Big
nothing
in chat.
to it!
There's some bigs going on in chat. Ooh.
Absolutely insane!
Beautiful.
Someone wave me down. I'm about to faint,
Oh.
man.
Brother, I'll blow into the microphone, I would, but oh, hang on, I can't right now. Die is
Can't
coming
really
out.
do that. We've got 3 ults out on the side of MegaKontrol. Now
Both
into the
support.
4th. Both support ults are out now. Umbrella looking for something to happen in the backline, trying to get some poke damage in, but that's about it. That's all they can do. Get some poke damage out, and Shiloh does fall to the monkey, but Wolf gets that refrag. Very important. Back out of it. Wolf gets still looking for something more to come out in the terms of damage. But that is 4 ults that have pushed out this fight, and they do have control back over the point.
I think it was worth not committing any ults there. You've lost your Winston, you've lost your main engagement and your main space provider. I think it was a good idea to just go, yep, no, we lost this one. Let's just get as many ticks on the point and then come back. I mean, yes, the EMP bomb was massive, but it delayed the inevitable.
Absolutely.
Wolfie, another
Wait,
amazing
hold on.
punch.
Wolf, again, is this going to be another big bomb? No, it isn't. Infinity, kind of just shine, like, look, you're not as good as Infinity with those bombs. Just sit down for a second and grab yourself a beverage.
But the point's about to go soon.
Point is almost gone. That is overtime procs on the side of lads having a golden gate time. 2 hacks gone out. That is an EMP that has been deployed on this point. Xavier gets a frag onto Squidgy, while Kana gets a frag onto their own Zan. But there goes Death Blossom out. Shiloh gets a frag onto Cookie. That's both of the supports on the side of lads having a golden gate time.
5k.
That's another bomb coming out, but there isn't anything coming out from that one. Giant Flurry gets frag onto Apollo, and there is only one more person on the side of Let's having a golden daytime on the point, and there it is. MegaKontrol takes the point and finishes it off 0-2.
That was extremely well played. I don't even know who to pick as my MVP. Or player of that map specifically, but this bomb right here, I'm not sure if you can see this, but Infinity,
look at that.
The 4k bomb was absolutely insane.
Kana gets demeched and then later on just demolished back.
Yeah, even the enemy was like, yeah, well, that was actually huge. Well played. It was wild. I'd say Xavier, Wolf, my apologies. He was amazing with that Thanos gauntlet, able to just pick up really easy and quick kills before the real fight even took place, honestly. And then even when Shiloh might have died, you know, at least he'd lowered the monkey low enough to be able to be punished pretty severely and very quickly.
That does pull the end to map 1. The score currently being 1-0 in favor of MegaKontrol.
Yeah.
Does look like we are going to have another icon wall pulled in here.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll see some more hog play. Who knows? I wouldn't say so. I would think. I would think they would stick to this more Winston D.Va sort of comp. It'd be interesting to see what Wolf decides to go to. I would say.
After introducing MegaKontrol once before as your host, I have seen them pull out this Monkey D.Va beforehand, and they do seem to like to play it a little bit more, at least on Doosan.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I felt like the tanks knew what they were doing as well, just especially the first part of Mecha Base. They were just holding them at that choke. And it was very lucky that they got through it, lads. But I mean, they did, credit to them, but still the tanks, they knew to take the space. And yes, the bombs weren't as amazing, but still the defense matrix, keeping the monkey alive, keeping the rest of the team up and ready to keep clicking the heads.
Just saw that that Diva Bomb and EMP once again, and dude, I loved every second of that. It was just,
wasn't it?
It was so practiced. You could tell that they had practiced this kind of stuff before in scrims. And again, with those lineups, if we see it again, it's definitely the fact that they have done it and they've scrimmed it before. But no, we are looking at two completely different lineups from both teams.
Surely not the Bastion.
And I'm looking at this Wolf Bastion here, and ladies and gentlemen, we might have an attack Bastion and Torb.
Oh, no, boo.
But we still might see this attack Torb.
It looks to me like instead of the Winston Diva, lads are just opting for the simple run as our comp here. Just probably holding them at that choke, making sure they can't get through it. Speed boosting Apollo straight into them. With Zan's speed boosts. And no, it's unfortunately no attack Bastion for us.
Have not or Torb, damn. Look, the fans wanted it, you know, but it's just
no fans wanted it. We were crying for it. We were like, please.
But look at this early engagement. That is already the Fade gone, and Wolf is on 30. But doesn't really matter there that much. It does look like the attack is going to go in from the right. Umbrella's already down from Ricky Maru as well, though. But looking, Umbrella takes down Ricky Maru. Sorry, 3 almost fell down as well to follow. But look at this, Savior almost takes down Wolf there, but just misses the mark because, you know, of course they have a teleporter somewhere else.
Oh, of course, all the time when you're like, oh, I'm so close.
Hack comes out and Xavier is almost fragged out. Presses that E just a little bit beforehand. Wolf as well going to get some of those cheeky hackaroonies before anything happens there.
I wonder if they're just trying to farm ults here, because standing at choke, you're really just getting poked away. Oh, here we go. Might be a big engage
Some
here.
ults pushing out here. Umbrella is the first one to fall. Infinity's almost got his ult out, and he does use it as soon as he grabs it, clearing the area. That is another ult coming out on the side of Lance having a golden gate time. But Shiloh does find that out, and there is another hack. There is another EMP going out. Xavier has his own, but he's not going to be able to use it because the rest of his team is absolutely dead. There is nothing else to it. Gangstrap made them do it. And there is point 1 taken in 2 minutes and 24 seconds.
Well, there you go. Like I said, they were just waiting for those ults, and as soon as Jam had that call, they were just able to push through. Despite the grab, you know, the beat came through just in time as well, so it was really well played. Oh, but having said that, Wolf does get picked off.
Absolutely. Apollo, I think that's the second time Apollo's gotten a out of line kill in this game.
Very bizarre. Engage. Here we go.
Sorry, Xavier gets that really nice frag, like really nice EMP, sorry, onto the enemy team. It's pretty much all of them are taken down, but there isn't a lot of follow-up to be had there. Apollo does find 2, and that does seem to have stopped the push from MegaKontrol for now.
It definitely stopped it, but yeah, like you said, there's no follow-up because it was so far away that they could just back up. They're like, MegaKontrol's like, okay, cool, we'll just back up.
Just because you're playing dive doesn't mean that you're always going to be pushing in on those situations.
That is true. Lots of ults coming from MegaKontrol. You should expect... Oh, there's a coalescence though, coming from lads.
Well, but look at this. MegaKontrol just looked like they're just banking up these ults for the next fight. Look at this. The lads just don't have any more of them. And MegaKontrol, they have almost got all 6 ultimates, up with 5 and squidging on 93%.
They are. That 6 ults that they've got to do. I wonder what their plan would be. Maybe EMP high ground with Shiloh, and then getting a yeah, you can see.
We do know that Xavier definitely wants that ultimate before they can do anything as well.
But Zan does. I wonder if Zan will be hiding. No, he's with the team. I was about to say with to save his team with that sound barrier.
Or maybe not.
Oh,
there
no,
goes the hack. That is 5 out, and Zan does use his beat as well. There is nothing to escape that Shiloh ult though. Apollo uses his own to figure out something else, but Shiloh does take out Cookie as well. It is only down to the Lucio heals. Apollo has 2 more frags in the bag as well. Kanamori does find that frag onto Umbrella just through that, just through the shield there. Umbrella Infinity onto a frag into Shiloh, and now it is a Diva 1v1 for the ages. Xavier though does get that nice hack onto the opposing. Hold on, what was that ult?
Interesting remake.
It's very interesting ultimate to start off with.
Well, he probably just wanted a remake, but it was interesting.
Wasn't expecting another 2 tanks to come out of that corner. I can very much assure you.
Oh, here we go. The collapse EMP.
It's massive. Once again, there's 3 more down on the side of MegaKontrol, and Blair's having a golden gate time. They're definitely just begging for these hacks and EMPs to go down in their favor, and it definitely is.
Yeah. Xavier's doing an amazing job at delivering to that. Whereas, yeah, Wolf, he's getting into the backline, but it just feels like there's so many more EMPs and hacks coming from Xavier. Like, oh no, having said that, Wolfie does get a nice kill onto Infinity.
Another approach from Apollo comes out, and that's another EMP on the board. That is actually won every fight, either from each team.
Oh, bye, Monkey!
Monkey is down. Squidgy gets the frag from it as well.
He hit that wall and he hit it hard.
Yes, Lads having a golden gate time is left to recontest in the final seconds of this.
They're looking
round.
to recontest.
Are they going to recontest? They do recontest. They do finish up recontesting. And there goes the ultimate. Shiloh does take out 2. Xavier and Apollo, both of the VPS are down. And there is only left to melt these tanks as well. And that's what he does. He does it best. This is why he's on the Reaper. He takes down those tanks, and there is nothing else to take away. Both of the supports being taken out by their DPS as well. But the ult comes out as well. Maybe a bit of BM.
It just hit the door. I'm sure it was supposed to go through a window, maybe get a couple of the early respawns, but they'd killed them so fast that everyone just got the late respawns, which was probably a good thing. Although Wolfie does get a nice pick onto Apollo. Just poking each other away here. Just moving cart. Oh, okay. Switch onto a Reinhardt from Rikimaru.
Rikimaru has Reinhardt onto lock. But look at that, Xavier almost gets taken down by that Diva dive right there. Apollo is on that Torb as well. That's the bigger plan here. They've got 5 down, but Apollo still is up as well. They're looking for something more. Umbrella does find themselves down, and Infinity as well taking that L. Apollo trying to find something to bring back to it. Xavier has his ultimate. He's maybe looking for it, and there it is. That's a 4K. That's a 4-man hack right there. That they can't do anything else to it.
So he was able to just press the die button, and they died.
No one can touch point in that situation there, and it was already over for Lads having a golden gate time. I was about to say having a great time. I don't know.
I mean, look, the boys are having a great time for having golden gate times. Right?
I hope so. I hope they're having a great time.
How do you not have a great time having a golden gate time?
Absolutely. Look, the golden gate time is the gateway to having a great time.
A good life.
You know?
It's
a great. Not sponsored, by the way.
No, but we can be. Hit us up, Golden Gate.
You know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Come on.
I will happily taste test your new products, or your old ones. I'll go. Damn, these are some good content. Anyway. From Golden Gate Times to Golden Happy Comps, that was a bad seg, but I'm going to stick with it.
Keep on with it.
I'm going to keep going, don't worry. MegaKontrol coming out with the tried and true, like we're seeing, just the dive brawl comp. Be interesting to see if they really run with the May McCree. Maybe they're thinking there's a Farah Mercy, because I know that Iconvolt can be susceptible to that Mercy Farah comp, but we'll see the switch.
One more second, and there we go. Lads Golden Gate Time are on their attacking round. Xavier already on some of that spy checking business, just doesn't find Wolf though. Looking for some more. He gets the almost freeze onto Rikimaru, but he falls just before he's being able to freeze it as well. This is a very intense fight. It's a very quick first fight as well. They were already looking for some more freezes. There it goes onto the D.Va. D.Va just isn't able to do much more except to run away. Shiloh gets dragged onto Infinity in the end there as well. Umbrella trying to run out, but just can't do it. Xavier backing out with the rest of his team, and there is your first fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Shiloh, honestly, just protecting his D.Va. He got basically 2-clip on Infinity, which instantly deleted any form of bubbles and protection to the team. And then he just got to hold W and kill the remaining members of the lads, the boys, the gay times.
There it is. Shiloh might be in a little bit of a trouble here, but he does get out of the situation pretty safely. Now the problem is Wolf getting a little bit of a freezing time right there. But this is a bit of a dive coming in from the side of MegaKontrol. But they do immediately butt back down.
Oh, here comes an EMP.
The hack comes out even through the wall. You're not safe, and Shiloh's in the back line as well. You're just not safe anywhere you stand. Infinity falls as well, and the last one are the two supports. Are they going to feed into it, or is maybe?
Oh, he just got out of it.
He does get out. That is very fortunate.
Very, very fortunate.
The man
Good ults coming out from both sides here. I think the next fight will be the decider of whether we have to wait another 2 minutes for this point to unlock, or right here, right now. Almost every ult coming up from both sides.
We are hopefully looking for a bit of a lads having a great time pulling it ahead just in the last few seconds. Look at that! Oh, that was almost a bit of a that was almost a disaster on the side of MegaKontrol with Squidgy almost coming off the map. But he was Umbrella was killed just before anything bad would have been able to happen.
Thanos must have snapped twice because he deleted the whole team, not just half the team.
Not just half of them, the whole
put
team
down the gauntlet.
Yes, please put down that gauntlet, Mr. Overpowered man.
Yeah, okay. Just
here we go.
Control.
Ult's coming out, but look at that. Apollo's got quite a nice flash on him. Tries to find something, but just can't in the end. And from that, Zen has his ult pushed out, and the rest of the lads are low on HP. And that leaves
the lads
back to point.
Gosh, the lads invested so many ultimates into that. There was Beat, and then Apollo used Blossom, and then there was also May, and then Shatter as well. It's gonna be a rough one here because there's another. Oh, but I was about to say another EMP coming from Wolf, but he gets picked off. This is actually
very, very.
I fed. He said I fed in chat, and he knows it too.
He knows it 100%. But continuing on, that's a bit of a overheal there. Both supports pulling out their ultimates, trying so hard to keep their team alive. But there we go, another EMP comes out, and that is Lights having a golden gate time down 2 members, almost 3 with Cookie down to 1 HP. Zan left to heal almost by himself, but there we go. Cookie falls, Infinity falls, Zan is the last one up. There is 5 people on the side of MegaKontrol on site already, and there is not much else that Lights having a golden gate time can do in this situation. Infinity going off onto that onto the ball to maybe touch in the last few seconds there, but the rest of his team is down, and there's just there's 1 second left on the clock. It is now into overtime. They still have some ults in the side of MegaKontrol, clearing the area. Shiloh gets another frag onto Apollo, not getting any damage himself, but Infinity easy fall, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost down to it. That is a team kill, and overtime comes down, and it is done. Map 2 is taken by MegaKontrol.
I think all 6 members have their fingers up that gauntlet. They're just able, any plans that the lads have, MegaKontrol, they got the time stone, they can see into the future like, oh, they're going to use this, this, and this. They're able to just read, like a book, what they're going to do, and then adapt to it very, very quickly. I think they're doing an outstanding job. Shiloh and Wolf, they're doing an amazing job at the DPS, and the heals have been spectacular, keeping those tanks up in the fight. Going. Sorry, Rory.
Sorry about that one.
I was having a sip of water. My bad. Anyway, no. MegaKontrol seem to have mega control over the lads having a golden gay time. They want that golden gay time more than the lads themselves, and that is a big call because the lads, they have it, but MegaKontrol, they're looking to take not just the gay time, but also the match.
Now it is up to Temple of Anubis.
Temple of Drawness. What did you say?
Drawnubis.
That was perfect. Drawnubis.
Temple of Drawnubis.
Temple of
There it is.
Drawnubis. And please, for the love of God, we don't get this.
If it is a draw, I'm not sure if that means a win or not.
I don't think so because there are tiebreaker
It
maps
doesn't.
in AAOL.
We get some confirmation there. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
So a tiebreaker map it will come out to.
Now, that would be cool to see the tiebreaker map. But based on what MegaKontrol and their performance so far, how dominating it's been, I'm sorry, I can't see it at the moment, Slayer.
Yeah.
Unless Apollo or double sniper coming out though on defense for lads. Maybe
Look, we're hoping here, like lads can pull something out. You know.
Oh, definitely.
Have a great game here and potentially pull out this reverse sweep. Set it all up. We've got Temple of Anubis up. We've got that Monkey Diva, Ash Widow, and then the absolute damage that the damage on this composition
raw
looks
damage that will
insane.
come from the Discord orb and the damage boost coming onto Apollo and Xavier. It's going to be very hard to push through this point with this much spam.
Absolutely. Look, let's hear some love for the lads in the chat, but Apollo immediately falls to Shiloh. That is absolutely the worst thing that could potentially happen here, and a pause comes out as well.
It headshot him so hard that the time zone stopped time completely. He deleted him out of the game.
Thought we were done with those.
No, I am going to keep this up.
You're going to keep it up? You're going to keep it
until
alive?
the next match, and I'm going to be like, hey, Slayer, you remember me killing this one thing that I said over and over and over again? All right. While we're on a pause here, I'll say that it looks to me like MegaKontrol, they're looking exactly the same in terms of just that brawl style dive, getting around the map very quickly on with Squidgy on the Lucio, but Shiloh on the Widow, and he's already made sure that his pick was well worth it. Maybe a res might come out though from Zan. Here we go.
I do reckon that's what's going to happen here. Zan's gonna go for the res. Maybe.
Here we go. As I say
Shiloh
that.
gets away. Shiloh does go down to 1 HP from that headshot from Xavier. That would have been a kill if he had his mercy pocket, but it just wasn't to be. Some more damage coming out from the side of Xavier, but that's just leaving them down to 1 HP. Look at Kanamori. He does get demexed in the end. And half of lads having a golden gate time is on low HP as well. The demech on both sides now. Okimaru half, but Apollo gets that revenge pick onto Shiloh. Xavier just missing that, that push back to get back onto high ground. But he does find that the enemy team is on the right side. Wolf gets a frag onto Apollo, and we don't even know where Wolf is. Now we do though, we've had some eyes on him. Xavier pushes back, Shiloh gets another frag onto Infinity this time. And Apollo looking from the staircase to get some nice headshots coming out. Shiloh is still wreaking havoc though from main, and Squidgy does pick up as well as kill onto Xavier.
Look, even if they do take point here, they did bet. It does really look like they are. Look, they've got a smaller time bank than both our Div 1 teams, so full credit to the lads. Point 1 is really hard to actually hold, so they did really well pushing back at least 2 fights there. Looking ahead, lots of ults from both sides here, so it's going to be a really interesting point 2
Widow's
take.
attack visor up. That is a big one.
Attack visor, yes. Soldier 76 has now entered the chat.
Shut up.
Infrasight,
thank you.
Soldier coming out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Speed coming out though from Squidgy.
There we go, some Squidgy initiating the fight with his ultimate. And Cookie has something else to say with his own Transcendence.
Both bombs coming out.
It's going to be a little bit of an issue, but the bomb gets 2 on the side of Lads having a golden gate time. MegaKontrol still stuck up there with another ult coming up with Wolf, while Umbrella is the only one on the side of Lads with an ult up. His Umbrella is outside of that ultimate that Wolf has set up there. Still with their own monkey ult to come back out. Primal Rage will pull her back up to 1000 HP. Remembering that, looking very close to dying here, but doesn't matter. Still does have that Primal Rage.
Yeah, pop it now.
Finally, there we go. We've got a lot of stalling characters coming up. Kana actually changed off to that ball to maybe help get back to the team as quickly as possible. They do seem to think that this is a very winnable fight. What was that?
Nice
Down onto that, but look at that. Bomb splash shot. That's Squidgy with another beat. Shiloh has their sights up as well, and Shy pops their ultimate as well. Cookie pops their own ultimate. And there we go, some minefields coming up. It does look like this fight is going more and more into the favor of Lights having a golden gate time. But that EMP does look like it might have changed it a little bit into the favor of MegaKontrol. We're looking back onto site though, and Giant McFlurry almost dies, but Shiloh gets the shot off onto Apollo before Apollo can land the punch. Looking further into it, we've got some more. They've got everyone grouped up, but Shiloh is just left at main, just shooting heads, clicking them off, and MegaKontrol is getting more and more into the sights, into the lines of winning this fight outright. There we go. There's 4 facts in the fight. There's 5 in the bag on the side of MegaKontrol. They're out for their 6th, and there it is. That's the end of second point Anubis after 3 whole minutes of fighting.
Slayer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am not going to have a voice in the morning.
Insane. Well done, my man. That was so many ults. I felt like there were 4 Lucio beats, maybe even 5 coming from both sides.
Squidgy definitely used 2 in that fight. He to engage. He used
2 CP is just
ult.
built differently. The amount of stall. Like,
I need more water.
Full credit to fair enough, man. Full credit to Lads. They were able to. Look, they were down even before MegaKontrol even touched the point, but they were able to stall it out. Like Slayer had to cast over for 3 minutes, so we'll see how.
3 minutes, boys.
It was wild. We'll see how the attack goes from Lads. I love Apollo actually hit some really nice shots. I'll see if Xavier sticks on the double sniper perhaps. I doubt there'll be a Ryan Winston coming out from Mega though, but coming from the side of sorry, that would be Lads. Coming from the side of MegaKontrol, looks like everything's normal except one person, Slayer, and that would be the Torbjorn. The Torb. They are pulling the Torb out.
They need to have a plan for this. Is that a golden gun I see on top?
I will zoom in myself with my camera. He's got the hammer. It is golden.
It is a golden gun.
It is a golden Torb gun. He's pulled it out.
Let's go.
Boys.
We've got the Torb main. We've got the They better have scrimmed this. Let's go, Shiloh.
I know, I can imagine the coach just rolling in his seat at the moment. What the heck is Shiloh doing?
Looking at this. So, that is the first engagement, and Kana does get a kill onto Zan to start it off. But Xavier does get his own little peek onto something. I think it was the turret there. But in main still, we still have a bunch of fighting going on. Infinity gets a frag onto Rikimaru, and they do have the upper hand here. Then with all of their players having come back from spawn. Xavier falls to the hands of Apollo, and here we go.
Come on, lads.
We've still got a turret sitting there, just begging to be broken here. And there we go. It is looking very it's looking very much in the turn of
huge anti-nade coming out.
And the anti as well onto Shiloh and Squidgy. They can't do anything in there. But Jai gets a frag onto Cookie as well. But Jai looking very low himself. Apollo just sitting around, getting some nice machine gun shots out. There we go. Xavier does get that frag onto Rikimaru. Wolf getting a frag onto Infinity as well. We're going back and forth on these kills, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some more frags coming in from Wolf now onto a polo shot. And that ends the first, or second, may I say,
second
push.
fight. Mega did so well there. Yeah, they were down so many players. I mean, their Winston, Ricky, he fed at the beginning there, but they were able to just, okay, we'll just go back to point. And then we'll recontest them at point. Oh, here comes a Nano though.
Nano onto Umbrella as well. It is massive, ladies and gentlemen. But that hack is even bigger. I will say that once and for all. Zan and Umbrella both full. Both of them, I think, having ult as well, almost for Zan. But that will call that will spell DISASTER disaster.
Thank you
the side
for
of
saying what
Lads
you
with a
spelled
golden
out.
gate time.
I'm a third grader. I was like, what's he spelling? What's this man got on his mind? But no, that dispel disaster. Another delicious looking EMP Diva bomb coming out from MegaKontrol there. From the
Chat, let's hear it. Can we see some
Yes,
more of
come
Lads
on.
having a golden gate time in this
We
tournament?
need
Let's
Lads.
hear 'em. Let's get some more hype in chat. Let's give
Come on,
them some
Lads.
of the love that they so
Lads
desperately
have
need
got
right
ult.
now.
They can do
Charlie's
this.
turret is down by Zan as well, but it looks like they're taking the inside fight now. Infinity gets their mech back, but here we go. This is the start of fight number 4 with a nice little push coming out there. The self-destruct sequence is initiated, and there we go. Squidgy pushes his ult, and Shiloh also presses Q as well. But they're, both sides having their
well, both primals are popping
anyway,
out here.
both
And
primals are gone and up. Apollo trying to get that frag onto Kana, and it does pick out the mech there, looking for something else to come in, but it does look like that MegaKontrol is getting a bit of a helping hand in this fight, with 3 frags onto 1. Looking some further, we've got a Diva Echo. Wow!
as well. That is unlucky.
Meching back up, but just can't. There's just a little bit too much damage there. They need to back out here. There's 20 seconds
Come on,
left on the
lads.
clock. They don't even have a tick on their side. It does look like Let's Have a Golden Gate Time is just not feeling it this week. They are definitely going to need something big to bring them back from the edge of the abyss right now. 5 seconds
Yeah.
left on the clock. Are they going to be able to touch point in the last few seconds here? They're trying so hard. They do get onto the point.
Oh, that
The
looks
brute
good.
doesn't do too much here, but Wolf pulls out his own ult and there's 3 frags to show for it. 4th coming out, 5th coming out, and Infinity is D-maxed, left for to fend for himself out of his mech, and that is it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the end game.
Well played.
Victory for MegaKontrol.
They did not drop the ball at all during all 3 of those maps. They felt in control. They had plans during all that. Lads, they started really well. Their Busan they played that really, really measured and really well. But unfortunately, it's like the wind got taken out of their sails towards the end there. And, oh, here we are. I'm just watching the 3-minute fight here, play of the game.
Absolutely.
Wild.
Absolutely wild.
But if
on those guys.
my MVP for the match, I don't know. I love Shiloh. I know I was giving him a lot of stuff, but I got to give it all back to you, man. You weren't feeding that match. You were doing an amazing job on the Reaper.
Absolutely.
And the heals from MegaKontrol as well. I know I've already mentioned it, but it's been absolutely insane. Keeping the tanks alive, and also, of course, the DPS, allowing Shiloh to just pop off as well.
Congratulations once more to MegaKontrol, taking home that 3-0 victory.
Whew, that was a very intense fight.
Absolutely. Look,
Oh
it was
goodness.
so even, but MegaKontrol was in there for the longer game.
I think so.
Lads just fell apart at the end of those longer fights, and it was consistent as well. That's the thing. It was a consistent thing to happen. MegaKontrol always took those longer fights, and they were all long fights, as you can tell from my voice.
All of them were very long fights.
But in the end, I'm almost reminded of Goat's days with the length of these fights.
Don't give me hope.
But like, the lads here, they have a lot of initial punch to their initiations, but MegaKontrol was able to step back, you know, and take that hit, and then you know, have a low but consistent amount of energy in the fight, and that's where lads fell apart.
I would say unless they won immediately, lads, because they loved that burst. They loved that burst energy. Like you said, Mega would back up, and then lads would have to put more resources into trying to chase or almost chase MegaKontrol. And then as soon as hacks or whatever sort of dissipated, then MegaKontrol was like, all right, now it's our turn. And they just speed boost back into them, and with bombs and then, you know, EMPs of their own, and especially a Shiloh, of course, on the Reaper. And I know he was popping out the Widow at one point, clicking heads. It was a remarkable match of Overwatch to see both teams, for sure, giving it their all.
Absolutely. Look,
the Echo Pick, though, I'm trying to wrap my head around the Echo Pick towards the end there. But anyway,
wrapping
it up for tonight. Yeah. Yes, go. Take it away. Take it away, Slayer.
So, looking back just for a second, Reboot versus Corrupted Academy. What was the score? Who won?
That would be Reboot. Reboot won.
Reboot took it.
No, it's
Academy
Corrupted
took
Academy.
it. I'm sorry.
We got this, guys.
Academy took
Academy.
it 3-0.
3-0.
And then we go back into the lads and MegaKontrol game, and MegaKontrol took it home as well. Thank you, though, finishing this up, sorry. Thank you all for coming along and being with us for Season 11, Stage 1, Week 4 of the AAOL. We hope to see you again next week. My name, once again, was Slayer, and co-caster, Papa
It was me, Pap. Thank you so much. Good night.
Good night, guys.